Oh, you see, the people on YouTube won't experience my trickery and my little devilish schemes. But I didn't even bother changing the stream title. Oh, I've reused assets. I'm saving time. Where do we want to go? I do want to see why she got, like, fucking, Men in Black. Also, I did watch the VOD, and there were fucking frame drops, you assholes. How did you not see that shit? It wasn't major, but there were occasionally, like, still frames, but they were there. How did you not see them? I didn't want that in my VOD, and now they're in the VOD, and now everyone gets to see them, and I'm mad. You are a rapscallion scion, reducing the quality of my stream. Your son is dead, ma'am.
Who might you be?
Hello.
It's me, Kaname Date. We met yesterday.
Your son is dead.
Oh. So how can I help you?
Are you okay, lady? Done packing?
Packing? What are you talking about?
I thought you came here to pack some of Ota's things for his hospital stay.
Ota? At the hospital? My boy's fine. You shouldn't say things like that to a mother.
Why are your eyes fucked up?
Oh, this?
As Mayumi spoke, she turned the photo towards me.
This is a family photo from when Ota was still small. I wanted to look at it again. I'm a horrible mother.
It's weird that they did, like, the different styles of eyes, so I can't compare whether this little white glow in the center of it is normal or not. It's because her eyes are fucking closed in this. Also, what is up with the dad's face? Like, what the fuck am I looking at? Like, here's weird, like, buck-toothed smile, the, classic, dictator stash, what seems to be no nose or almost no perceptible nose, and that's all fine, but he has the fucking, like, such a thick brow that he has no visible or discernible eyes at all.
I've always caused trouble for my husband.
And see, that's why they had to get rid of him. He was unflashable because his brows are too thick.
Helped me so many times. I am such a burden.
Goddamn. He's got natural eyeglasses.
I remember a gift they gave me one Mother's Day. They knew how much I liked floral patterns. So they gave me this apron and a kitchen knife. Oh, I was so happy.
How much do you want to bet that knife killed a man? Namely this man, her husband. He's dead.
Smiling, and that's what this.
By the way, your son is dead, ma'am.
It's kind of embarrassing, but isn't it such a nice photo?
Yes, that's very nice, man.
I want to, like, zoom in on him. He looks like he's from he looks like a fucking Salad Fingers character, just in a different art style. Ororoki-man. Where is your husband?
Oh, who knows?
Date, I did some research on her husband, Ota's father. His name is Matsushita
Oh!
Takaro.
Well, that would explain the fucking problem.
He died of myocardial infarction 5 years ago.
What? What is going on here?
He's no longer a Salad Fingers character, but he's definitely, like, he looks like more like Calvin and Hobbes or something along those lines, you know?
Last night? What time?
Before 10 p.m.
Oh, I was already asleep by 10.
You were sleeping? That can't be.
Why'd you get brain jacked? Did she scoop out your brain?
Ota.
She did a very quick, like, the old spoon flick. She got in, like, through
You
the
left the diner to
corner of
chase
the
after
eye,
Ota and
scraped out
Iris.
the front of that brain, that little meat chunk, took it out, boom. Can't remember shit.
I saw the whole thing with my own left eye.
It just happens.
Left eye? Not both your eyes?
Well...
Anyway, I don't know what you're talking about.
Right there,
I
you
didn't
just
go
jam
anywhere
the
last
spoon
night.
right in that seam.
I was asleep. I was dreaming.
Dreaming.
Yes, a very nostalgic dream.
What kind of dreams? Where do you hear
It
these
was
dreams?
when my son had just left elementary school. I had Oda run an errand for me, and he was taking so long, and I was waiting. My husband said it was nothing to worry about, but I couldn't take it anymore and went to look for him. I found him at a traffic signal, crying. He said he couldn't come home because the signal was still red. But it was one of those crossing signals you have to push. That boy didn't even notice it. He just stood in front of that red light. So stubborn. So stupidly honest.
Very in character for Oda.
Ah, that's my Oda. He was so cute. I couldn't help it.
Date, I noticed something. Can you look at Mayumi with the thermal imaging turned on?
Unfortunately, Oda also has a terminal illness. But it's very, very, very tragic, these two characters. Very cold. No life in this woman. Brain cold. Got a cold head.
Do you see it?
Part of her brain is blue,
That might be due to low blood flow in that part of the brain.
which means...
Mayumi has an illness.
Everyone, is there anyone else in this game who isn't sick?
I have checked her hospital records. For the past 6 years, Mayumi has been suffering from dementia.
Dementia.
Symptoms vary considerably, but Mayumi appears to be afflicted by memory loss. She seems to be missing memories.
I see. So that's where those weird comments were coming from. Can she run a diner like that?
It isn't running.
What do you mean?
Matsushita Diner has been closed for 8 years. Matsushita Diner is near the Kabasaki district. It is not technically within the restricted area. However, after the chemical plant explosion, the number of potential customers must have dropped considerably. Before the accident, this diner managed quite well due to its proximity to Bloom Park. Patrons from Bloom Park would often eat here, being the cheaper option. But Bloom Park closed 8 years ago. The customers stopped coming, and then, naturally...
Does Mayumi not notice that the store is closed?
I do not think so.
Because of the dementia?
Yes.
I can't believe it.
She also got, like, brain wiped, you know. See, that's what Iris did. She pulled out the
Well,
syringe
is
with
that
dementia in it and just injected it right into, like, her forearm.
I have to start preparing for the dinner shift.
Yeah. Iris is actually, like, a very, very skilled assassin. Or I guess a very skilled doctor, if you want to go. You could do that, too. Very, very good at eyeing the veins. Those, like, major arteries at a glance, just getting right in there with the flick of a wrist. Right in the jugular. Just press that needle, blam. Now she has dementia.
Date, let's go.
I didn't get to ask about the chocolate.
It's better that you leave things be.
What the
You're
fuck?
right.
But the chocolate, like, that's the one thing I came here for, was to ask about the fucking chocolate. I wanted to get everything else out of the way. And you brought that up as like a fun little skit there for us, but actually it is kind of fucking annoying that they deprive me of the ability to see certain dialogue options. I wanted to learn about the fucking chocolate. It probably would be like that, he doesn't buy that, but it'd be even still, man, but now I have to assume, dementia, bitch. Are you
okay?
fucking you have no arm, I have missing brain, she has missing brain, Iris has too much brain, Ota has the unfortunate, crippling, purely 100% fatal condition of being an S.
Date.
The nurse told me you were here.
Yes, just resting. Iris's surgery was successful. They told me she would be fine.
You can never judge people who are sick. We gotta give Ota
After
credit.
I heard that, a weight left my shoulders, and I just collapsed.
It seems that she passed out and was brought here.
Yeah, the nurse told me.
But I'm fine now. I feel much better.
Why don't your arm work? So...
So, Sejima? The politician?
Yes. We believe they might know each other.
I don't think so.
Nah. You see, it's actually because she had a stroke when she was a kid. Everything's about the brains in these games. We're actually playing Psychonauts. Everything has to tie into the brain somehow. I'm not believing the bullet, you know, entering her body and why she has like a metal stint in her fucking shoulder. No. I don't believe that. That's a government fucking cover-up, dude.
I don't mean anything by it. I'm just doing my job.
And they deleted that part of her brain. They scooped it out.
The police came and picked me up around 4 a.m. That's when I
That's
heard
why
about
Iris is a sleeper agent who had... That's why she has the capability of using the old spoon scoop technique. It all fucking makes sense. It's all coming together.
Cops came to pick her up around 4?
Correct.
How long does it take to get from Hitomi's house to the warehouse?
20 to 25 minutes by car.
And the polar bear ran out of the warehouse at around 3:15?
Correct.
If you're fast, you can just make it.
Do you suspect Hitomi?
Not necessarily, but...
Wait, what arm did they use to pull the plunger in the footage?
Iris lost her left eye. They haven't found it yet. If the optic nerve and blood vessels are intact, they told me they might be able to restore it.
Good fucking luck.
But I'm thankful she's alive. When I was young, I lost someone very important to me. Monica Ui, my best friend. One of the only friends I had.
Just Monica.
While I was waiting for news from Iris's surgery, I started thinking about Monica. And I felt like I was going to lose my mind.
That must have been very painful.
Yes.
Why is she just still like the best character in this game?
I am so thankful for Oda.
Like the grounded detective shit, just talking to people and consoling grief as we try to find a murderer. Good, absolutely great content.
Oda saved Iris.
Hitomi carrying this game on her fucking shoulders right now.
I heard the police talking about it. If Oda didn't go to the warehouse that night, Iris would be dead.
Why did it take like 3 hours for that ice machine to move?
It's frustrating that there isn't a bigger word for thank you. Oda was actually one of my students. I was his teacher in elementary school. Even back then, he had such a strong sense of justice. Not that I'm one to say, but I believe he grew up to be quite an amazing young man. He risked his own life to save someone else.
I still say this seems so fucking staged.
His mother must have raised him well.
Like, so, like, extremely staged. Like this is a Danganronpa case type of staging type shit. Cause man in costume pull lever, walks off screen. Another man walks on screen to pull lever with no fucking impediment. Then he strikes like a combat pose, shouts, "I won't let this stop them." And then he runs off screen, and then we don't hear or see anything. There's no audio, despite there being audio capture equipment there. And then on the other timeline, original man walks back on screen. But then we have to wonder why Oda just cut himself in half.
Asking you so many questions.
So that's the part of the very fucking elaborate scheme.
No, it's fine.
Big dick shit. Oda goes hard. He's the person you want in your fucking Twitch chat. Goddamn. It's a setup gone wrong. Or setup gone very, very right. Maybe there were two bearmen. Maybe one of them was the fake bearman that Oda was, and then another fucking bear just happened to walk in and be just like, "Oh, well, now this is an opportunity."
How did you get in?
Hopped over the fence.
Hello.
That's trespassing, you know.
My baseball landed in your backyard. I was just trying to get it back.
He had a fucking smile on his face. Like, he's pissed, but it's a good answer.
I don't. Who is that?
Showing the picture of Iris I had.
This girl. Do you recall seeing her?
No, I've never seen her.
I detect no noticeable rise in So's body temperature.
This guy's a politician. Lying is his job.
Well, true.
Here, sleeping, of course. Why? What happened?
Did you not see the news?
No, I've been reading a book. I don't know what happened, but whatever it was, I had nothing to do with it.
He does see, like, just delivery alone, he seems way more innocent this time.
I told you yesterday. My relationship with them is perfectly legitimate.
Hey, Iba. You were still in the middle of the story about So selling and buying the Kawasaki land.
Oh, we can continue that later.
Okay. How you doing?
No. It's this girl.
Hey, surprise ASAP fan.
Cute. What was that?
Nothing.
You just said cute, didn't you?
I did not.
You did.
Did not.
Did?
I said shoot.
Why would you say shoot?
Look, I said I don't know her, all right?
Alright.
Congressman Sajima was at home all Friday and Saturday.
How about from last night until this morning?
He was in his bedroom resting.
Can you prove that?
My word should be enough.
Iba, are there any security cameras in the mansion?
There are several, but for some reason, they are all powered off. There is no image data for the past few days.
Really?
Yeah, that's not weird or
It's
anything.
too suspicious to ignore.
Are you finished here?
Legally I have to say yes.
I'm just getting started.
You won't get anything, no matter what you ask. So Sajima has nothing to do with your case.
It's my job to decide that, not yours.
Okay, I didn't want to get rough. But if I need to, I'll feed you to the koi.
I'd like to see you try.
Date, he's not all talk.
What?
Check his body.
He's got fucking Schmeed on him. Also, he has a gun.
This guy has a handgun.
Yeah, because he's a
It is,
bodyguard.
of course, real and loaded.
So you're carrying, huh?
What are you talking about?
Don't act dumb. I should have you arrested for firearm violation.
I guess this is
I don't know what you're
Japan.
talking about.
Japan has really fucking severe, like, handgun and shit laws.
The gun you have on you.
I don't have a gun.
I know that you do.
You got a way to prove it?
I could
My word
search
should
you.
be enough. Aw, damn it, Date, come on.
Oh yeah? How? You need a warrant for that.
Are you finished? If you are done here, I'd like to ask you to leave.
Date, I don't believe we can accomplish anything further here. It's better for us to return to HQ.
Nah, you're weak.
This is why I hate politicians.
All cock, but no cum. What?
Before we reach HQ,
Get the
let's
fuck out of my
summarize our
driver's
investigation
seat, you
so far.
topa-looking ass! Why are you here? I'm tired.
Likely because you haven't had a good night's sleep.
I want to go to bed.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've been this busy.
If my body were made of flesh, I would offer my lap as a pillow.
What? You can't say something like that out of the blue. Now it's awkward.
See? That's a good follow-up to that. Like, just, Iva, what the fuck did you just say? Why would you say that? In character. That's weird,
There's only
Iva.
circumstantial evidence linking So Sajima to the new Cyclops serial killings.
I agree. There has to be more to it. The Kumakuras had connections to both victims. So has a connection to the Kumakuras. There's a common link there. They have to be involved somehow. So also might have connections to Iris.
Because So appeared in Iris's Somnium?
Yeah.
I am more interested in the hired guns that So uses as bodyguards. I did some research and discovered that Mr. Sajima hires substantial security. If all of his security staff are this heavily armed, Yakuza gangs pale in comparison.
Is So trying to start trouble?
Unknown, but there is definitely more than he is letting on. Mayumi is suffering from dementia. If Mayumi followed Ota and Iris, it is highly likely that she saw the person in the polar bear costume. But...
She might not remember.
correct. Mizuki did not have any new information about Okiura Fishery. Currently, it seems there is nothing linking that company to Renju.
Still, something's not right.
There is an important piece of news.
What is it?
The Odoroki Man chocolate found at the warehouse.
That I wasn't allowed to ask about. Yeah.
Fingerprints were found on it.
Whose?
Mine.
Mayumi Matsushida's.
What?
Mayumi bought the chocolate at the convenience store 812 on Koshu.
Well, now I'm a little bit more pissed that I didn't ask that.
This was captured on security footage.
Ooh,
812
aw.
stores are commonly called 8s. 8 is not far from the Famisto where Ota stole the station wagon.
Hold on a second. I'm having trouble keeping the facts straight.
Allow me to summarize.
Please.
The chocolate was purchased yesterday at 10:33 p.m.
That's the same time Ota stole that car.
Correct.
What conclusions can we draw from that?
Unknown. All that is known for certain is that Mayumi bought the chocolate at an 8 store last night, and that same chocolate somehow ended up in the warehouse.
Did she go there and drop it?
It is possible.
Well...
Sorry to interrupt your brainstorming, but there's a call from the boss.
Connect me.
Date, did you hear that Iris's operation is over?
Yeah, I heard about it at the hospital. She made it, right?
Yes, but she's still unconscious. She's currently in the ICU. No visitors allowed.
Alright.
Ota, however, seems like he can talk now.
He's out of treatment?
Yeah, he's in a general ward now.
Got it. I'll head over.
I'll meet you there.
Okay. Does Ota like chocolate? Yeah. Elaborate on that? Not really. Alright.
How are you feeling, Ota?
Do you like chocolate?
You know, surprisingly, I'm feeling pretty good.
Chocolate!
I'm still under anesthesia, so...
Alright,
Oh,
that's
shit.
good.
Guess I don't get to see the rest of
Ota,
that
I'm
dialogue.
sorry to put this on you right after your surgery, but can you talk to us for a minute?
Bosch got right to business after introducing herself. I don't know why, but Ota almost seemed happy to answer. Maybe it was the drugs, maybe it was the high from love or life or death situation. Maybe it was because you saved Iris. Good job, Ota.
Yeah, sure.
Alright. What you got going on over here? It's a cupboard, huh? And what's in here, huh? You hiding the drugs? So, boss, how do you think about this questioning I've been doing? So, what was that about?
Oh, yeah. You hit me over the head with that walk, didn't you?
You're under arrest for assaulting a police officer, but not
Oh,
quite a police
that
officer.
was... I thought I needed to protect Tessa, so...
Isn't there something you want to say to me?
No?
Sorry. I'm sorry.
It's okay. But you're not gonna get a second chance.
What? Why wouldn't you put him into like custody? I mean, I'm using a hospital now, but you did strike a police officer.
I won't do it again.
Yeah, but
I swear on Ganesha.
it's not. So, why him?
You should swear to a god that's a little closer, kid.
Were you watching the stream? A big polar bear.
Yes, I'm talking about who was inside.
That is a pretty still, Wait, is it a right arm? No, it's a right arm that's fucked. Yeah, never mind.
Did you see them?
No. Whoever it was probably wearing that costume to hide their identity. Her surgery was successful, right?
Yeah, thanks to you. If you weren't there, Iris would have been in real trouble.
I'm Tessa's biggest fan. Any fan would have done what I did. It's nothing special. It's as normal as garlic and ramen.
I think that depends on preference.
Honestly, I'm a little bit scared of my new power.
We just hit him in the face with a walk.
When I locked eyes with that polar bear, I saw him start shaking.
Okay, we just need to start hitting him.
He saw how strong I was and got scared, no doubt.
Start getting violent.
Ota's body temperature is rising.
Absolute. Well, I don't think I needed you to tell me that, Iva.
He's embellishing his story quite a bit.
I think we can let that go today.
Yeah, you're right.
See, that's the thing about lying. You just gotta fucking fluff that shit up with a bunch of more obvious ones.
Sorry. I promised that I wouldn't tell anyone.
Then I'll tell Iris about your fake accounts. You know what happens after that, right? Everything you built up here is gonna come crashing down.
But I can't tell you.
Why not? Calm down and think about it. The criminal who attacked Iris is still out there. Iris might have seen the criminal's face. Whoever did this might come back to kill her.
No.
If you want to protect her, the fastest way is for us to catch this guy. But to do that, I need information.
Okay. Remember when I told you about my day Saturday? I kind of lied a little.
What did you lie about?
When I got to Sunfish Pocket, I saw a sign that said the place was all rented out. That part is true. But after that, I said I went home, but I didn't. I was hanging out in Akihabara for a few hours.
Is that when you bought your new phone?
Yeah.
Why did you hide that?
Because something happened after. This must have been about 8:50. I was going to cross the intersection in Akiba, and I saw Mr. Okiura's car at the light. But when I got close, I saw Tessa driving it.
Iris was driving it?
Whoa! You surprised me!
I'm more surprised than you are. Is something wrong?
What do you mean? Hey, Tessa, do you have a license?
Oh, yeah, of course I do. Not have one.
You don't have a license?
Shh! Mr. Okiura asked me to run an errand. I had to borrow his car. Please don't tell anyone.
Okay.
You promise?
Anything for you. After that, the light turned green and she drove off.
Was Iris the only one in the car?
Yeah, it was just her. That's what I meant by that thing. An idle driving without a license is a huge deal. So I kept quiet.
God damn it, Ota. You're going to jail for life. This was a heinous crime. If you're lucky, you won't get the death sentence.
Saturday at 6:15 p.m., Ota saw Iris and Renju together. They were leaving the Sunfish Pocket building. 2.5 hours later, Ota witnessed Iris driving Renju's car. What are your thoughts?
This is sounding really bad for Iris.
But consider the current circumstances. Iris had her left eye taken out by a criminal who is possibly the new Cyclops.
Man, it's been a long fucking time since we've even brought up this title. It's almost like this game's plot kind of stopped being, like, sensical at a point.
If Ota had not reached her in time, she would have been killed.
What is going on here?
A bed.
Hey, Date? I don't think I can sleep by myself tonight.
No.
Will you sleep with me?
No.
Why me?
Maybe.
Oh, then that old woman over there is fine.
Old woman?
You're gonna get fucking hit in the head by 2 people now.
You mean after hitting you with the walk?
Yes.
I took Tessa in the van and we ran away. I drove for a while, then we decided to take a breather. I parked the car at Famisto on Koshu. I told Tessa I was gonna go in and buy something to drink. I got out of the car, and I went inside. But then, I heard Tessa screaming, "Ota, help!" I ran out of the store as fast as I could, but the car was driving away! I looked around, and I saw there was a car with its engine still on, and...
The station wagon, right?
yeah.
Assuming he's being honest, and taking his entire story at face value, because I'm gonna assume that Aiba is just endlessly fucking checking their temperature at all times, and if she's not, I will call bullshit. Taking his story at fucking face value, goddamn, Ota, you're a fast-thinking motherfucker.
Before I even realized what I was doing, I was behind the steering wheel.
Fight or flight my ass, more like I'm gonna flight to fight this man.
I didn't mean to steal it. I just needed to borrow it.
You should have carved that into the ground.
The time was 10:33 p.m. Now we know why Ota stole the station wagon.
I took the car, then drove out onto Koshu, but I couldn't find the van anywhere. I searched for what felt like hours.
You didn't contact the police?
I thought after I hit you.
You shouldn't have worried about that.
But that's all that I was thinking at the time. I thought that if I called the cops, they'd arrest me. I wasn't thinking clearly. I was panicking.
Totally entirely justified on his case, because they probably also would have. I mean, and we've shown the police are fucking inept, but...
And that's why I didn't realize it right away.
Realize what?
My phone. I left my new phone in the car.
Why is that so important?
Because the phone had GPS on it. If I looked it up, I would find the location of the van.
Smart.
So I drove as fast as I could to an internet cafe and looked it up. That's when I found out my new phone was at a warehouse near the water. You know the rest.
I don't give a fuck about the chocolate game, just keep talking to him. Don't make me keep clicking these buttons.
Yeah, but everything after that was off screen. What happened?
I honestly don't remember much. My mind went blank. I remember rushing the bear, and I think I was fighting him for a while. And we got tangled up, and then before I knew it, he got me in the stomach with a knife.
Just to make absolutely certain, you didn't see who was in the suit?
No, I didn't.
Voice? Body type?
Nothing. Sorry.
Anything at all you can remember?
I'm sorry, I told you everything. I can't think of anything else.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Date.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, no.
Oh, come on.
Ah, come on!
After all this, what is he trying to hide?
The Odoroki man chocolate.
Does this jog your memory?
Oh, that.
What? Do you know something about it? You don't have to show me the thermograph. It's written all over his face.
Absolutely. Date, Ota is acting strange.
Oh no, please, don't, no need to inform me of that.
I advise caution.
What do you mean?
He's gotta walk in under that fucking blanket. How'd he get a walk into this building?
He's holding a knife.
Why does he have that?
In any case, you know what you have to do now.
I know.
Let me go! Let me go!
What the hell do you think you're doing?
Shut up!
Just let me go!
Well, that was fast.
Sleeping gas. Now you've done it. I can't question him like this.
But you can still get information
We're going into Oda.
inside his head.
Damn, son. We're fucking. Gotta get in there.
Dante, as you know,
Did we just steal him from the fucking hospital?
do not go over it.
Won't be a problem. But are you sure this is okay? Ota just came out of surgery.
If anything happens, I'll take responsibility.
But
It's fine. Just get it done.
Good enough for me.
When's a big reveal the boss's name is actually like Ota or some shit? Just some random fucking name you never would have expected. They're just the same person. That does not fit into a theory. I just randomly thought of it. Like, what if they just randomly throw us a fucking curveball like that? Like, it doesn't connect to the greater plot at all. They just have the exact same name. My fucking schnoz is running. Oh no, we're in a box. At least it's not a jar.
Can you please take me with you? As long as I have Wi-Fi, I don't need anything else.
sorry, we can't have pets.
Cold-hearted old man.
I'm not repeating that. You had to hear the joke on the first attempt because this game doesn't have a synopsis system.
Seems to be.
Not a manga cafe?
And by that I mean this stream.
Shop?
No, but a
I'm sorry, I
warehouse
can't
is
hear
a
you over the
commonly used
fucking
location
band
for live-action
playing.
dramas.
You know a lot.
Predicting this, I
Like,
did some research on
The
Ota's
in-game
taste.
audio mixing is like fucked.
I see. By the way, are you
Either that, or everything else is bigger. Interesting.
That dude has Wi-Fi. You can take Aiba.
Hey, that's...
And I did specifically say this game doesn't have synopsis, and by that I mean this stream. Oh shit, yo, it's go time.
Iris is about to be...
It's fine, it's
Stop
non-canon.
right there. The heavens call. The earth cries out. The crowds roar. All calling on me to strike back against evil. Hold
You
on,
died.
Tessa. I will save you.
Absolutely, I expect him to strike a fucking anime pose, you Sentai reject-looking motherfucker.
Yeah.
No, I'm starting to question the validity of these things. Damn, he's strong.
I will protect Tessa.
Is this from the stream we saw earlier?
Yeah, dude, he's doing it.
This is Ota's memory of it.
No, this is exactly how it went down. You guys just don't remember. You both don't remember it.
A bit exaggerated.
Alright, let's help reproduce the memory.
Somnium scan. Activate.
Why am I in a box? I'm tiny as fuck, dude. I can't skip this. I hate these sequences, man. I just have to wait. Ah, it's an auto-scroller. I hate these levels. Alright, that one's alright. We gotta get the pose. Ah, alright. Save the arts and save the world.
With you. But if I rush in, I'll slip on the ice and fall. Like this. Damn it! If I go in like that, I'll have nothing to show for it. All of it amounts to nothing. What will I do?
Yeah, alright.
I don't know what that was exactly, but the knowledge you gained might be useful.
I did not want to use my local storage space for this.
I see that in the distance. Look at that fucking collectible in the cutscene! I am very tiny. We just skedaddle on over that. Everyone knows I'm too small for ice physics to function with me. I want it. I want it. Give me the collectible, you bastards. You're a right son of a bitch. Just pick it up off the ground like it's a fucking frisbee.
The ice on the floor is slick.
Ooh, nap time. Time to waste all of my time.
Cowabunga! Did my body temperature melt the
It
ice?
just works.
Iva, how hot are you?
Those who don't fight won't survive!
Yeah, alright. He's playing Wario right now. Is that an empty costume? I mean, it would make sense because the way it's like slumped over. I've wasted all of my fucking time though. I should have done like anything else. No, oh god, it's moving. It's an automated costume. He's so powerful. They put an endo in that bitch. No, it's fine. You're prudent. Whatever route I get's whatever route I get.
Damn! He's too strong! It sucks, but this is war after all! Tessa, may the glory of victory be yours!
Alright.
I suppose we have no choice but to find the glory of victory.
What the fuck does that mean? Escort him to the green shelf or the red shelf? Ooh, okay.
Agent Dante, you've got 4 minutes.
What's up on this one? Got a pipe bomb? I'll say that's a pipe bomb. And we have, oh, the fucking meat crane! Absolutely! You want to gore a man to death? Absolutely.
A plate attached to the shelf. The cold has frosted over it.
Ooh. It just works. B.
B.
I would be happier about D.
I'm sure.
But I want the sparkles. Asshole. What am I fucking meant to do with this information? What narrative function does this serve? Whatever, man. Forklift time! They do let me walk on the forklift, which is nice. Sortie. Everything takes fucking 30 years. Oh my god. I'm strong.
Here we go! No good.
Guess there's nothing we can do.
Cars are meant to be driven, right?
Yeah.
You have 3 minutes, Dante.
Shut the fuck up, Pewter. I can't interact with it when you're running your mouth, and also the game won't let me interact with it when I'm on the other side of it. This is all Pewter's fault.
What? Sortie?
This is Ota's world, right? Your role in this dream is to assist Ota in his fight against the polar bear.
Lousy Ota. Thanks to him, my image as a cool intellectual has been destroyed.
You never had one.
All systems green. Synchronization rate 6%. Now, cargo handling car. Forklift. Sortie!
Your power kind of sucks. It moved like an inch. Oh.
It has reversed in time.
I don't think this ending is acceptable. We're forgetting something.
Right. I had a feeling.
Alright. How do I get that box down? Maybe this? Is this the plate? Is this the plate that's actually like a fucking extendo? Got the extendo grip add-on that, like, you know, goes straight up and then smacks the box? Or is it just gonna say C? Nah, ending. It says C. Oh my god.
Nice.
Right.
Fantastic. Great. Can I even fuck with that? There's not a name on it. Ice cutting machine, sure.
Machine used for cutting.
Well, I have to see.
Iris will be cut in two if you turn on the power.
Are you thinking that might be the motivation Ota needs?
Absolutely.
It may only be a dream, but it could severely damage Ota's mental health.
You're right.
Frankly, good ending. Well, there goes all of my time. I have like nothing else I can interact with on this side, so I guess we'll come over here. Yo, how's it going? I want to see if there's anything up with the fucking plates at least. Well, it's just fucked, so I hope for the best, huh? Huh. Nice.
D.
Yeah, D's don't really do it for me. They have to be at least an F.
There is no end to your desire.
Oh, back to work.
There seems to be nothing here.
Weakness.
Date, our broadcast is coming to an end.
Our
It
broadcast?
took like 7 minutes.
What will happen to our hero? Tune in next week to...
There is no next week. Damn it.
I guess they are very small. It would take a very long time to breathe on something completely frozen over to thaw it. Just full hog ass restart. Yeah, no, just do it over. I'll do better. We'll get a timey boy and then, you know, do better. Because I mean, the beginning was just fucked. I'm going. I'm doing it once you let me go in and doing it. Yeah, I'm cutscene. Ah, the most balanced of game design. I just kind of can't. I really kind of can't do this anything faster because everything takes fucking forever. So yeah, I guess never mind. I'm getting a 1 second out of this though, which is way better. All right, fantastic. Well, now we know the sortie is at least something that can happen, but won't be happening now. So,
Agent Dante,
barrel.
4 minutes.
An oil drop, though it is like... War has changed.
What is this all of a sudden?
A cardboard box would suit the mood better.
So war has changed with cardboard boxes and oil drums?
Well, yeah.
Sounds peaceful.
But enough of that. What do we do now?
Well, I'm in it. It's cool that I can just do that, but that doesn't help me.
An oil...
I guess roll it. But that'll hit the red one. I don't want to do that. Oh, there it goes. What's his A set? Oh, we're going red timeline. I didn't want red timeline. Fuck.
Acetone? A-set? What is this?
God damn it. This isn't canon. No one sees this. You see this? Everyone looking at the screen? No, it's non-canon. Nope. Flowchart, take me back. I don't want to do that. I want to do the other one. Go fuck yourself. You're damn right. I want the green ending. Red ending's too easy to get. I don't want the red ending. I want the green ending. I'll get the red ending later. Green ending is the cool ending because I want to gore a man on a big hook. That's what I want in my timeline. Everything in this stream has been for green ending. You don't just accept a suboptimal stream and going for red ending. You don't go into a stream saying like, man, I really hope this dude doesn't try. You see, this is for the science. This is how we exceed as a society. Oh yeah, that's right. Ears. This does wait. I forgot to melt the ice. This does actually waste time.
Yeah, if anything is gonna make her react, it's that.
All right. Ears.
Headset, pet, A-set.
Not helpful.
No, not you.
This will probably not help with
Iris. Him fucking instantly spawning in and answering the question is really fucking stupid. That is exactly what I'm here for if I'm gonna do something fucking stupid. Yeah, alright, get that shit out of here. I get whatever ending I want, but it's not the ending I want. Whatever ending I get's whatever ending I get, but you can see I didn't actually get the other ending. That one was the canon. The frozen forklift.
The forklift. The tire is frozen to the...
I guess I can just do it with this one, but I don't know how this will work.
What?
You have to adjust to Ota's fantasy.
Ah, I understand. All systems green. Synchronization rate, 6%. Now, cargo handling car. Forklift. Sortie!
It went well. It's frozen, it doesn't work.
Nothing happened.
It's unfortunate.
In fact, it's kind of embarrassing.
You just fucked it, Iva. You should just do better. Well, that was bad. Alright, how can I do better?
A frozen forklift.
Prayer?
Please move.
It won't move.
Perhaps I need to power up over a few episodes first.
Maybe. But in any case...
Fuck off, frozen forklift. I don't give a shit about you. I can't interact with that. Maybe we need to pray at this thing. I can't interact with that box. Like, it's clearly highlighting that box, but like, I can't do shit with that box. So pray with this one.
Please move.
I already got this thing to move, but I need to get other shit.
Guess you're not to Ota's taste.
God damn it.
Not even accepted by Ota. This is the worst.
Alright, time to fuck with everything. This is why I want the green ending. The A ending's easy, because I'm like, oh, it's bare oil drum. This is why I avoided this side of the map until I had no other options.
A plate attached to the shell.
The only thing I didn't interact with, other than like the door, because you never interact with the fucking door. Door sucks. You never interact with like the opening door. It's never done anything. It's not canon. You can say that, but that's not true, Scion.
What's happening? Oh, that's bright.
God damn it.
What is this?
This is bullshit. I literally did all the other ones first. This is random chance. Don't lie to me. I want a green ending, man. Oh shit. That's the knife.
Tessa! If this was another, I would have died already.
He's very stupid. See, I don't know how you could get mad about this.
Next time, he will get me. It's just destiny.
See, I'm very, very resolute in my decision. This could be the worst ending in the game, but it's the green end. So I can't get mad at it.
I will fight destiny.
This is now the best ending of the game because it's the ending I chose.
I'm the one who has to help him.
We have to make Hero of Justice Ota fight back and look cool doing it.
Absolutely. Everyone knows the green ending is the best ending in the game.
You've got 4 minutes.
That is just canonical fact.
A fork?
Wham!
What?
This is your...
No. All systems green. Now.
Damn right, they're all green. Green ending, go!
Hey, forklift! Fork over that weapon now! I can't stand.
Ota, what the fuck? You got pushed, and now he's like, I'm dying. Oh, all of the bones in my body are shattered.
Did he really help Iris like that?
We have no choice but to have Ota do it. We need him to stand up.
Fucking, like, roundhouse this box into their fucking face? How do I get the sparkles? I want the fucking collectible. It's right here, man. God damn it, it's bullshit. Ota, you dumb bitch.
Ota is...
Uh-oh. Gotta cheer for him. We're the backup squad, you know?
Ota will feel the worth of Iris's peace when he grasps it.
The ghost inside me whispered. That's right. I can't run away
You
now.
literally, I just click with this shit, man. You fucking weeb piece of shit. Get the fuck out of here. It just works. Holy shit, he's so strong.
There. Why?
What? Good ending. It went well. It wasn't even like a revelation for the most part, because I was kind of like already expecting it to be that knife, because we knew that she was there somehow, or at least somehow related to it, but like, green ending. Nah, I'm like totally alright. He's unapologetically into that shit. You see, he unfortunately has a terminal illness and you can't hold it against him, you know? He didn't choose to be like this. He was just born into it. It's an unfortunate consequence of being born an S. So you gotta forgive him a little bit. And also, bet he's a dumb motherfucker.
Sorry that I had to get rough with you, kid.
This whole joke's been all worth it. I've been, oh man, this was. You made it both so fucking mad. Oh.
Seriously, dude? Come on.
You got stabbed like a bitch.
So sorry, Ota. Date told me to be the bad guy.
Pussed out like a bitch.
I did not.
Temper, temper.
Whatever.
Oh man, this is the best ending in the fucking game, dudes. I don't know what you guys are talking about. I love green ending.
Anyway, Ota, I have some things I want to ask you. I'm not gonna beat around the bush. Let me get right down to it. Your mother, Mayumi Matsushita, was at the warehouse, wasn't she?
What are you talking about?
Was she there?
Why would she be?
Why is she so fucking tall then?
That happened at 3 a.m. She was at home asleep.
Then why did we find evidence at the crime scene?
Evidence?
Sure, it might not prove she was there, but it makes it likely. The evidence is...
the chocolate. The blam. Show. I don't even need to look at it. Took out my pocket and showed him.
The Hodoroki man chocolate.
The same one I showed you at the hospital.
They don't actually show what kind of chocolate it is. I really want to know, because I want to judge these people over their taste.
I found it in the corner of the cold storage warehouse.
So? That doesn't prove anything.
Mayumi's fingerprints were on the package.
What?
You have a bad poker face, Ota. Your reaction tells me Mayumi didn't give this to you and you dropped it on your own.
That information is confirmed. Ota's fingerprints were not found on the package.
Mom isn't the killer!
I didn't say that she was. I'm saying that she was at the scene. And so were you.
Wait a minute. Why do you think Mayumi isn't the killer, Ota?
Because I was face to face with that polar bear when we fought. I could tell it wasn't my mom, even through the costume.
Because he's like fucking twice your size.
And no matter what happened, there's no way that my mom would stab me.
Why are you covering for her?
Covering?
That's why you're lying to me, right?
I'm not.
Are you sure about that? You must have seen direct evidence of Mayumi being at the warehouse, but you're hiding that from us. Or maybe even you're starting to suspect her.
I am not!
Sure.
What are you accusing me of anyway? What do you think I'm hiding?
I want to see if I can do without looking at any of it.
The kitchen knife, with a floral pattern. Mom, I love you always, is carved on the handle.
Ota gave me that knife for Mother's Day when he was in elementary
She
school.
does have the weird, like, white insert to her eyes.
He knows how much I love flowery designs.
You were stabbed by that very same knife.
How do you know that? The criminal ran away with the knife. No one was supposed to see it.
I knew it.
No, my mom didn't do it.
Then why did you not
The
mention
lighting,
the
like,
kitchen
fucks
knife
up on
earlier?
his eyes.
Because I know how it looks. I thought Mom would get accused, and then she would have been brought in here and interrogated. I didn't want to put her through that. And Mom never liked Tessa. So maybe, just maybe, Mom hired someone to kill Tessa, and she gave them that kitchen knife. I don't know. I thought of it that way. Like that would ever happen. I know it sounds crazy, but after I saw that knife, I just lost it. Please, you have to believe me. Mom isn't a serial killer.
Yeah, I agree.
You do?
I do. I don't think it's possible for Mayumi to have kidnapped Iris. Because...
And the fishery? Shit. The streaming equipment then. Fuck! Okay, chocolate? It just works. I'm a detective mastermind.
Famista while Iris was in the car.
I'm surprised this game doesn't punish me for it. You know, just guessing. I feel kind of bad now, because my whole thing of like, I want to see how well I can do without it is kind of now just trial and error. So, I feel like I'm kind of defeating the purpose.
That was yesterday, 10:32 p.m.
Maybe I will look at them.
1 minute later at the 812, which was about 100 yards away.
I also didn't know I could reuse evidence like that. To be fair, we're learning new things.
She entered the 812 about a minute earlier. This was all caught on security cameras at the store. That means it's impossible that Mayumi could have taken the van. And that means that Mayumi being the polar bear is also next to impossible.
Phew.
However, I can't completely clear her.
What?
You said it yourself. She could have hired someone to commit the crime.
But that was...
In any case, I need to hear from Mayumi herself. I need to hear her explain the chocolate, the knife. There's a lot to cover. I'm gonna head to Matsushita Diner.
What? Hey, wait a minute!
Don't worry. I'm not going there to arrest her. I'm going there to clear her of suspicion.
Really?
Yes.
You won't arrest her?
Your mother wouldn't kill anyone, right, Ota?
Thank you, Date.
I like Ota. See, this is the thing that's like different between Iris and Ota, ignoring all like extraneous circumstances. Iris is manipulative, and Ota is honest to a fault. It's just the main reason I don't like Iris, frankly.
Sorry for the late night.
That was the initial. That was the impetus for this whole thing.
But I have some questions I need to ask you. Could you spare some time?
I finally remembered about the warehouse. I did it. I did everything.
Oh. But how'd you get there? Alright, I guess it's tomorrow now? We're just gonna cut away from that scene? No, that's alright, take your time. But anyway, no, I don't want to go to... No, I want to talk to her.
I didn't do this last night because I wanted to give you a chance to calm down.
Oh, okay.
How are you, now that you've slept on it?
What are you talking about?
I'll be honest, I don't think you're the killer. You're giving us a false confession.
No, it's true. I kidnapped that witch, I took her to the warehouse, and
Now you're
Put
defending
her
your
on the
son.
table and pulled her eyeball out?
Yes,
And the polar bear costume?
I bought it through mail order.
And you were the one wearing it?
Yes, that's right.
Date, the criminal has confessed. Arrest her immediately.
You got to the top of Abyss acting like that?
I heard that she used to be an actress.
Sounds about right.
The boss, why are you pushing this so hard? Isn't that a little weird? Doesn't it seem a little strange?
Because the world needs to see that witch die.
Yeah, alright, that's fair. Lock her away.
Just a quick question, man. Do you know anything about online streaming?
Based.
I'm not stupid. I might be old, but...
Could you explain it to me?
Huh?
Step by step. Just tell me what you did.
I can't explain it in words. It's more like muscle memory. I was able to get it working after trying a few times, that's all.
Did you get the camera and laptop?
I picked them out of the garbage.
Oh shit, you're right, I am a streamer. No, she's totally right. Yeah, I don't know how... Actually, unironically, all jokes aside, Scion, do you think I know, like, in detail how to stream? Yes. But, in, like, for the more explicit shit, no. Because I'm stupid. But I'm situationally stupid. I think this game has proven I have a lot of very strange and esoteric knowledge that I can extrapolate on extensively.
Which garbage?
I don't remember.
Actually, there's a fun reason for that, too. I don't actually know if I ever talked about this, but the part of the reason that I have such a hard time being, like, a smart man is because the way that your brain develops with, like, one side of your brain being dominant and the other side being recessive, which is the reason you have, like a left and right-handed kind of shit going on. It's been said that left-handed people have a harder time converting short-term memory to long-term because the part of their brain that does that is, you know, now the weaker side of the brain. Because that's always been my problem. I've always had a really hard time converting shit from short-term memory to long-term memory. Like, in the short term, I know it. And in the... Shut the fuck up. Yeah, of course it's in the brain. It's memories. Why the fuck wouldn't I know? Why the fuck wouldn't it be in the brain? But fucking... The right, like, the other side of your brain is, like, the long term, and then one side of the brain is, like, the short term. But it's that connective-y bit that I have a problem with. Because I'm very good at remembering shit from, like, fucking years ago, and also 2 seconds ago. Fun fact, memory is stored in the balls.
It's true, I planned the whole thing. Well...
You were in the polar bear costume, right? That means you stabbed him.
Yes! I stabbed him with the knife I brought from home. I wasn't trying to hurt
Jack
him.
off too much, you go amnesia.
He fought me, and then it just... My son is under that witch's spell. Merchandise, concerts. She's bleeding him dry. I wanted to snap him out of it. I wanted to save him. Because I just hated her so much. Killing her wasn't enough.
What do you know about the Cyclops killer? We call the criminal we're after the new Cyclops killer.
I know. They killed Shoko Nadami and Renju Okiura.
They?
That's right. Both corpses were found with their left eye pulled out. Same as Iris.
I wanted this to happen, but to Ota, or the bear. This is why I wanted green ending.
This leads us to believe that the crimes were all committed by the same person. So this person in the polar bear costume, they are the new Cyclops killer. And you're telling me That person is you? You killed Shoko and Renju?
Yes, I killed them. I am not lying.
You do know that perjury is a crime, right?
I'm telling you, I'm not lying. I killed Shoko and Renju, and I tried to cut that demon witch in half. Isn't Renju Okiura the president of that awful company where the witch works? He's just as responsible, using her to steal time and money from vulnerable kids. And I'm sure he was debaucherous and degenerate.
How fucking dare you, but also fair.
That man is the root of all evil.
How dare you, but also potentially fair.
That's why I killed him. Renju's ex-wife, right? I did it to get to him.
But the two divorced 4 years ago.
That doesn't matter. The bonds of matrimony are eternal.
In your opinion, I don't think Renju felt the same way.
You are really starting to aggravate me. I answered your questions, so there. Well...
Where the boss? Oh. Date's head does move as we look around with the camera. Nice touch. Ain't that neat? That's pretty fucking neat.
I don't remember.
What do you mean you don't remember? Do you really think that lie is gonna work?
I have a memory disorder. I don't always remember everything. It's not my fault.
But you remember the cold storage warehouse.
There are times I remember and times I don't remember. It changes.
I have dementia.
Date, Mayumi is not lying about that in particular. There are circumstances that might cause selective memory. For whatever reason, her memory might not have been stored properly in her mind. This is not uncharacteristic for those suffering from dementia.
It's 'cause dementia literally rots away at your brain, like the tissue just decays in your skull. Slowly shrinking and shriveling, losing literal physical aspects of your brain. You can't recall something in your mind if that part of your mind doesn't exist anymore. It's horrible what it does to people.
Date, there's no point in letting this go on. She's clearly lying.
You seemed convinced earlier.
No one knows what causes it, I do believe. And there's no cure for it. It just happens to people.
I was kidding. I don't think she's the killer.
I am the killer! I am!
Right now, we have to rely on hard evidence. The Odoroki Man chocolate that Mayumi bought was found at the warehouse.
If Mayumi was at the scene before Ota...
She may have seen the criminal's face.
You know what I'm going to say, right? Date, sync with her.
Hey, buddy boy, let's go. Gotta get into the brain. Oh, this is gonna be fucked because she has dementia. This might not work.
Pewter, we're going to sync with Mayumi Matsushita. Prepare the machine.
Is this just gonna fucking kill her or something?
Well,
What happened?
the sync machine isn't operating to capacity.
Okay, now that's bullshit.
Yesterday's sync, well, suffice to say, Ota and Date were not too compatible.
This better be a kind of thing where you can only do like three syncs per game.
I'll give you the big picture. To get the synchronization working properly, I had to push the machine pretty hard. And now, it's not responding.
I should restart it. Just hold the power button or unplug it in the back, give it a few minutes and plug it back in.
How long will it take to fix?
16 hours, at least.
You've got 8.
But that's impossible.
Poor
So we
Pewter.
can't sync yet, huh?
Poor man, Pewter. What? Boss, why are you a bitch?
But we need to, or this investigation is going nowhere.
Date, I suggest we go to Matsushita Diner. We may be able to find some clues.
Good idea.
Oh, look at his face. Boss and Pewter, no.
Pewter, we're counting on you for those repairs. I'll be back in 6 hours.
But you said 8. Please, you have to give me at least 8.
That Pewter, always so humble. He'll have it done.
No, come on, man. This is just mean.
Yeah, Pewter is just that kind of guy, you know?
Hey, this is a hostile work environment.
Why you gotta do my boy Pewter like this? No. You should be able to hold her for 24 hours. You'd totally be able to get a fucking warrant for that at the very least.
She is probably protecting someone.
You'd have time.
But who?
Surely you know by now.
Why are you
There's
sitting in
only
my car
one
but
person
differently?
Mayumi would want to protect that badly.
Alright, we'll want it. I don't even. The other answers aren't fun.
Ota.
It has to be.
Does Mayumi think Ota is the killer?
Last night, Ota left Matsushita Diner with Iris. Mayumi saw the whole thing.
Shit.
But Ota was stabbed in the stomach by the culprit. Does Mayumi not remember that?
No, that isn't quite it. It is possible that she thinks Ota is responsible for everything.
She thinks Ota stabbed himself?
Yes.
Why would he do that?
Before I explain, I would like to hear your thoughts. What do you think about the possibility that Ota is the new Cyclops killer?
Impossible.
Why?
Well, it couldn't be that Iris had her eye taken out. Ota would know about that. We've already we've shown that the Somniums aren't too Van Solid Famisto. Yeah, because someone would have to be at least partially involved. Because if we have proof that he stole the fucking car, so there's at least
The van
someone
was
else
stolen while Iris
involved.
was in the passenger seat. We know that whoever did it is the culprit we're looking
Not
for.
inherently,
There
but
is a chance that Iris was not in the passenger seat. She could have been driving.
How so?
Iris could have taken the wheel herself and driven to the warehouse.
But forensics only found Ota's fingerprints on the wheel.
That can be explained. It is possible that Iris covered her fingertips with her sleeves.
In yesterday's Somnium, Ota and the polar bear.
That was just a dream. It doesn't necessarily reflect what happened in reality.
Iris had her left eye pulled out. Ota would never do that.
Have you considered that she pulled it out herself?
What?
Or even asked Ota to do it? Perhaps she ordered him to. In short, Ota and Iris are accomplices. This was all a performance.
A performance?
Iris drove the Matsushita's van. Ota drove the station wagon. They went to the warehouse separately. Then, they prepared the live stream. Iris anesthetized her left eye and removed it. Either that, or she asked Ota to extract it. After that, Iris took her position on the table, and Ota donned the polar bear costume and started the saw.
But why would the timeline change if that's the case?
Consider this. In the stream, Ota and the polar bear were never on screen at the same time.
True. That means Ota went off camera, took off the costume.
I've already been talking about this since literally the first time I saw this sequence. But then just more questions are raised about it, because, like, is Ota really driven enough to kill her and then himself?
The entire event. It is
He
also
was still
possible
stabbed,
that
yes.
Mayumi knew what the two were up to.
So she lied to protect Ota.
Yes. But this is only a theory.
Okay.
Consider the possibility that Iris killed Shoko and Renju.
Then, this whole thing was to get her off the suspects list. That's why she pulled out her eye and had Ota stab himself.
Which is where the question becomes: is if it was Ota himself, why would he not be like in the process of fucking putting on the bear costume? Because he would had to have, assuming that like if both events transpired the same way, assuming that Ota was the culprit, Ota would, at the time that we showed up in this timeline, in the other timeline, on the ground bleeding, had to have gotten up himself, put on the bear costume without getting any blood on it for it to be obvious that it was like him because it was on the stream, restarted it, sawed her in half, ended the stream, moved her body, climbed onto the machine himself, and then sawed himself in half. That's a lot of things to be doing when you're leaking fucking bodily fluids. And that's a rough area to get stabbed in. There are worse ones, but that like under, like between the ribs on the front type of thing is a really fucking hard area to get into, like surgery-wise. I'm not saying it's impossible because I did just explicitly explain how that all could go down, but then the counterpoint would be, is if there was a third person, why would they leave in this timeline? Like, maybe they fucking heard my car approach? Like, they stabbed Ota, and then they heard my car and then fucked off, like, right as I got there? But then the other timeline, they had more time? It's very strange.
It is one of many possibilities.
It's all computers. This is all generated. This is a bug in the Matrix.
It's very likely. They wouldn't go that far just to avoid suspicion.
Date, you must consider the mental state of the serial killer. Shoko and Renju were both exposed and displayed. And they both had their left eye removed while they were still alive. Whoever our killer is, it is clear that they are sociopathic or even psychotic.
We can't rule anything out.
We gotta get more information.
Ota, why are you...
You're gonna be pissed.
Why did you arrest Mom? You said you were gonna clear her. Why? Okay? How could I be okay? I got stabbed by a serial killer.
Easy, kid. You're gonna open up your stitches.
Why is this not emotional
When
anymore?
I was in the hospital, the police came to me. They told me that my mom confessed. I couldn't believe it, so I went to the police station. But because she was under investigation, they wouldn't let me see her. After that, I didn't feel like going back to the hospital. That's why I'm here.
You asked me why your mom was arrested earlier, but she isn't under arrest.
What?
I spoke with her as part of my investigation, yes. But as a source of valuable information, not as a suspect. Mayumi confessed, but it's highly likely that she's lying. So we haven't issued a warrant for her arrest.
That's what I've been saying! Mom didn't do it, she's innocent!
Word is going around. Maybe Iris was the one who killed Shoko and Renju. And you and her planned this warehouse incident to get her off our suspects list.
No way! Tessa had her eye.
She could have pulled it out herself, or asked you to do it.
You're kidding me, right? Do you really think I would do that? I was fighting for my life against the criminal!
That wasn't caught on camera, though. Neither was the part where you got stabbed.
Why are we not
You're
seeing
saying
the...
that I stabbed myself?
Why aren't we seeing the thermal thing for what he just said?
It wouldn't be the first time you faked something, would it, Ota?
I'm telling you, I didn't!
Then why is Mayumi protecting you?
Mom is protecting me?
Your mother is stubborn. She's lying to us because she's protecting someone. The only person I can think of would be you.
Why?
Apparently, she thinks that you're the criminal.
Why would she think that?
Your guess is as good as mine. Got any ideas?
Maybe because of her condition. Mom has dementia. Maybe her memory is just mixed up. Everything is my fault. It's because of me that Mom is... I know how it looks now, but back in the day, the diner was doing pretty good. You know Bloom Park is close by here, right? People who visited the park would stop here a lot. But ever since the explosion 8 years ago...
The chemical plant accident?
Yeah. We're just barely outside of the restricted area, but because Bloom Park closed, the number of customers dropped by a lot. The diner didn't last much longer. When this place closed, Dad started working at a Chinese restaurant chain during the day, and he was a security guard and traffic cop at night. Mom worked as a janitor. They were both working hard and barely got any sleep.
And you?
I was just a high school student at the time. I was such a dumbass. I thought it was totally normal to have both parents working, so I didn't even get a part-time job. And they bought me a PC and idol concert tickets. I had it good, but we were drowning in debt. And there's a loan on the house and the diner. Mom and Dad didn't let this place go. There are too many memories here to give it up. So they slaved day and night to keep it open. They worked and worked and worked. Thanks to them, I was even able to go to a good university, but right after I started, Dad...
Passed away?
Yeah. He had a heart attack. From overwork. But even then, I didn't get it, you know? I didn't appreciate how hard they worked for me. Even when I wasn't taking college seriously and getting bad grades, my mom didn't say a thing. She just smiled and told me that it was okay, even when I told her I was going to drop out. Mom, I'm thinking of dropping out of college.
What? Why do you want to do that, Ota?
I decided that I'm going to become a writer.
Wow, a writer? Oh, that's a good goal to have. But you really should finish college. You work so hard to get in.
You don't understand, Mom. A writer has to put all of their time into their creativity. I won't have time to go to classes. Plus, I'm friends with the editor of a publishing company. I'm definitely going to have my first book published.
Is that right? Well, Ota, if you say so, I won't stop you. Do what makes you happy. You'll turn out just fine. I know you can do it. And no matter what happens, Mom will always be on your side, okay? Forever and ever. I'll always support you, Ota.
Yeah, how do you guess? It was really just a few texts back and forth, but I was thrilled. I thought I could make it as a writer because of that. But it's impossible. I know there's no way I can be a writer. I've never even finished writing a novel. Not even once. I always give up after the first 5,000 words. To even apply for the amateurs contest, you have to submit 10 times that. But Mom, she kept supporting me. Not long after I quit college, Mom was always smiling at me. But I think she was starting to slip mentally. One day.
Oh, what's wrong, Ota? Do you have the day off from school?
Are you being sarcastic?
Oh, right. You don't attend anymore. Oopsie, I totally forgot.
How can you forget your own son's career choice?
Sorry. Anyway, are you hungry? You haven't eaten anything since this morning, have you?
Are you kidding?
What?
I ate breakfast and lunch already.
Oh, did you? By the way, Ota, what's living at the dorms like?
Why are you making fun of me?
I'm not teasing you, honey.
Don't fuck with me! Mom got sick because I'm such a piece of shit. I was only thinking about myself. I didn't take care of her. I was so stupid, I didn't realize she was sick. I thought she was messing with me. I was so cruel to her for no reason. And she got worse and worse.
What's that picture?
Looking at this photo reminds me. One time, when I was a kid, I said something really bad to Mom and Dad, and they scolded me for it. And it's not like it was an apology or anything, but Dad and I gave her a Mother's Day gift. My mom was so happy that she cried. That's what this photo is from. Why did it turn out like this? I'm such a bad son.
Hey, Aiba.
What is it?
I don't like Ota one bit, but I can't imagine that this guy's the criminal.
Why is that?
Hearing his story made me think that he's not such a bad guy.
Your presumption is illogical.
Human beings are illogical. We're not like you AI. We can't be logical all the time. But we make up for it in one very important way.
What is that?
Intuition.
Do you find that useful?
At times. Aiba, let's go back to the cold storage warehouse. We might be missing something.
Understood.
God damn. Fuck.
Date, weren't you going to check the warehouse?
I was, but a thought occurred to me.
See, this is the hard part of being a streamer. I really don't want to talk right now after a scene like that. I'm kind of just processing it, you know, but now I'm sitting here like, I kind of need to do this as part of my career, which unfortunately kind of devalues the scene a little bit, I feel. But, yeah, that was good.
Aiba, are you sure that Ota took this car?
As I've already explained, the security cameras at the Famisto parking lot saw the entire incident clearly.
I think it had probably a larger effect on me than I would assume it would on normal people, because my own grandfather died of dementia. I know firsthand what it's like.
So it was definitely Ota who drove it here.
It's not a comfortable scene for me.
Why are you stating the obvious?
Aiba, who drove the van here?
There are two possibilities. Either Iris, or the criminal who kidnapped Iris.
And Mayumi?
Considering the time that she purchased the chocolate, that would be almost impossible. The van was hijacked from the Famisto parking lot at 10:32 p.m. At that time, Mayumi was in the 812 convenience store more than 100 yards away.
We found the chocolate Mayumi bought on the floor of the cold storage warehouse. But that doesn't prove she was actually at the scene. If she was, how did she get here? She wasn't in the van or the station wagon.
Of course, a different car. I will search for all vehicles that were in this area from Sunday night to Monday morning. Found one hit. A taxi.
Where's that taxi now?
It is parked in Lemniscate's parking lot.
At Lemniscate? Why?
Unknown. But we should speak with the driver immediately.
Ooh. Well, Scion, I'll at least give you credit. This is the first game I've played on stream that I didn't already know of in advance that actually got me misty-eyed. Oh boy. I was, having to hold it in there for a bit.
Hey, got a minute?
Are you talking to moi?
Look at this fucking guy.
What?
Date, now
Is this not, is this fucking, is this Gerald?
Mind if I ask you what you're doing?
I only heard one line.
Moi? I am but a humble taxicab driver.
Is this fucking Gerald? Also the computer.
There we go.
There we go. Is this fucking everyone? Is there any other Geralds I should know about? What are you doing here?
I have just finished conveying my client from Temeke Sano's studio. I was informed that the visit here would be brief, and thus I have decided to wait in this lobby. I was born in Kawago, Saitama.
And why do you talk like that?
I don't know what you mean. I've spoken this way all my life. My parents speak with the same vernacular.
Before I arrived at Lemniscate, I got a picture of Mayumi from Abyss. I showed it to the driver.
Did you drive this passenger on Sunday night?
Ooh, I did indeed. I remember her well. The old hag.
Old hag?
I took her on a tour of the streets of Tokyo. Our ultimate destination was the warehouse district in Ariake.
Why didn't you report this to the police?
Report it?
You don't know about the incident at the cold storage warehouse? It was all over the news.
No, I'm afraid not. Newspapers and television news programs have never been much of an interest to moi.
Yeah, alright.
I recall it was around 10 in the evening. Near the Kawasaki district, an unassuming restaurant named Matsushita Diner. That's where I picked up the old hag. And as soon as she stepped foot in my conveyance, she was already barking orders at me. Follow that van, hurry! I must admit, I found it rather exciting, just like an old chase film. I, of course, insisted that I be paid up front. We pursued the van for roughly half an hour. Suddenly, the van came to a halt at a convenience store.
The Famisto along Koshu, right?
Precisely right. I am surprised you know that. In any case, I knew that the jig would be up if we were seen following the van, so I decided to drive past it. I parked at the 8 store, but 100 yards from there, while waiting for the object of our pursuit to make its next move. The old hag suddenly spoke up. I have to buy something, she declared, then made her way into the 8.
This must be when Mayumi bought the Odoroki Man chocolate.
A few minutes later, the old hag finished making her purchases and walked out. And then, at that very moment, I witnessed the van jet off at great speed down Koshu. I hurried the old hag inside my vehicle, then resumed the chase. We followed them for roughly half an hour more.
I see. If the driver's story is correct, Mayumi did not know that Ota was left behind at the Famisto.
Mayumi thought Ota was in the van the whole time.
We then arrived at a splendid manor. The van entered the premises through the front gate and disappeared from view. We, of course, could not follow, so we waited outside. I estimate another 10 minutes passed. The front gate opened once again, and the van drove out, and we pursued.
His glasses are thicker on his model than in his portrait.
But 30 minutes later, our pursuit was foiled again.
What happened?
The van drove into the restricted Kawasaki district. The old hag, of course, demanded that I follow, but I was not about to risk my license and livelihood. Instead, I parked on the road and waited for the van to drive back the way it came. But of course, we knew it might not take the same road back.
In fact, we were not even sure the van would be coming back at all. But the old hag was not keen on giving up, so we began our stakeout.
Yeah, alright.
About 45 minutes later, the date had changed at this point. It was 12:25 a.m. on Monday.
How do you remember the time so well?
Well, you see, I always keep my radio dial on the same station.
This dude's fucking, like, clocked on at all times. He lives his life in a fucking fugue state, but once he gets his job, it's 100% hyper aware at all times.
I remember precisely which programs were playing during this endeavor. Thus, I can approximate the time.
I see. Please continue.
At 12:25 a.m., the old hag's tenacious gamble paid dividends. The van returned down the same street. And thus, we again made pursuit. I kept considerable distance. We had come so far, I did not want to get caught now. But my caution backfired. I lost sight of the van in the RERK warehouses. Without so much as a thank you, the old hag popped open the door and took off toward the warehouses. I waited for some time, but the old hag did not return. The goose was cooked at this point, so I made the decision to return home. I am glad I had the foresight to ask for payment in advance.
I follow your story. I have one more question. Where is this manor the van stopped at?
Oh, every taxi driver in the city knows that residence. It is the personal home of Congressman So Sajima.
Oh, I like how he did it.
Sajima? Why did the van go to So's house?
Isn't that weird?
We need to speak with him immediately.
Agreed. Let's move.
It was like 10 minutes. Or some shit. I don't know, man. Whatever, man. I guess I could do the synopsis. We shall see. We shall witness. We shall learn. We devour. We stay hungry.
There's no one here.
Fuck. Oh! It's gone. Never mind. What a good synopsis button. Don't you like it when games have a good synopsis button?
Indeed.
I don't see So or his bodyguards.
Tier list. We're doing it on stream right now. Top of the list. Probably Iris's mom. Then like Ota. Then I need to like, I'm trying to remember, like, so no, we're doing this right now. I have had a request made of me and we're doing this. So then it goes like Pewter and like number 89. They're like about the same spot. Then Mayumi, probably. Then I think there's like a power gap here. This is like there's like an entire empty tier list slot here. Like this is like everything was like A tier. We've gone down, we've skipped past B tier. And now we're in like C tier. And then we have like, I don't even think I can list them. It's just like Date Boss, Moma, all the Kumakura dudes. So Sajima, Mizuki, our daughter, she's also an A tier. And then like F tier, because there's another gap as Iris.
I do not detect them either.
Oh, Iba's also an F tier.
Let's go inside.
We have power gaps in this place. That's probably someone I'm forgetting. I think at the top of the list, though, is Iris's mom, then Ota.
Hey, Iba. Do you smell something funny?
You are aware that I do not possess the sense of smell, correct?
Oh, right.
Fire bad.
There's something strange about this vase. Ugh.
What is it?
This is definitely where the smell is coming from.
Is there something inside?
Mom found the shit vase.
Maybe, but the opening is covered by a metal plate.
The lid is fixed with a bolt. It will not open easily.
Yeah.
Then, as is standard procedure...
X-ray? How many bodies are in this? Alright, looking cool.
What the?
Date, destroy the vase!
Got it.
I would say don't do that. Like, literally just bring it into... Bring it into, like... No, don't do this on your own! What are you doing? I'm gonna get clocked in the back of the head with another fucking, another fucking gourd. There's a lot of blood in this vase.
Sosajima.
Ah, damn it, Mom found the blood vase. Fuck, man.
That is the head of Sosajima.
Left eye is hollowed out.
This is most likely a crime committed by the new Cyclops killer.
Do you have an estimated time of death?
Today, sometime between 11 a.m. and noon.
That's about when I was talking to Ota at Matsushita Diner.
At that time, Mayumi was in police custody and Iris was in the ICU of Central Hospital. They have not moved.
That means Ota, Mayumi, and Iris couldn't possibly have committed the crime. Assuming that this is the work of a single killer, those three can be eliminated from the list of suspects.
Ota, Mayumi, and Iris are not the new Cyclops killer.
Have we already established that it's Boss?
Right.
Or at least close enough? Even if she ain't it? Nah, I'm just not gonna accept that theory.
Why is there no one in the mansion?
Even if Boss isn't it, Boss is it.
No
She's a
bodyguards,
bitch.
no housekeepers.
Oh yeah, I don't think Boss is even on the tier list. She's a like bottom of C tier. She's a bitch.
Does So have family?
Sosajima's wife died in labor 30 years ago. Their son is currently living abroad.
So lived here alone?
I guess I could probably put her in like D tier. She's kind of a bitch.
Suspicious?
No, just...
I guess we will utilize D tier. It is there for a reason.
Date, a call from Hugh.
Also don't really like MoMA either. He could also be in D tier.
Date, the sync machine is up and running.
Can we sync with his skull? Like he's... I'm sure there's still blood flowing through there somewhere.
You can sync with Mayumi now.
Oh, thanks, Pewter. But there are more pressing matters now.
Did something happen?
Yeah, I found So Sajima's body, with the left eye hollowed out.
What?
I'm at the Sajima household. Send the investigation team over.
Why so?
I can answer your questions when I get back to Abyss.
Got it.
Date, what is your plan? Wait until crime scene investigation arrives?
No. There's something I need to do. If that taxi driver was telling the truth, Mayumi was at the warehouse yesterday. And we know the chocolate we found at the scene was hers. Maybe she saw something. Maybe she knows something we don't. Some kind of clue or information about the culprit.
Then...
Yeah. We're gonna sync with Mayumi.
Or can't we sync with So's fucking head, dude? What about that? You see, this game's it's never out there enough. Why can't I sync with my own head? Why can't I go, actually, we already did that, now. Damn it. Fuck. Bastards, taking away my shitpost fun. Yeah.
Doesn't matter. The sync is what's important. If we sync into Mayumi's brain, that might help us find the real culprit.
I understand. Are you ready?
Yeah.
The beginning of the game, it was like the tutorial.
Let's begin.
Which was absolutely like the worst way they could have introduced that game. Holy shit. Nah. She was... Aiba? It was there. No. I gotta get... Yeah, this doesn't work. It doesn't work very well.
Where am I? Where is this? Oh, silly me. This is my house. Huh? What happened to me?
Oh, well, bye.
This is Matsushita Diner, though it looks odd. Likely an effect of the dementia.
Very blunt representation of dementia, but alright.
We need to help remind her.
Don't you fucking spoil shit, Forrest.
Do you think such a thing can be done?
This diner means everything.
Meat Circus is my favorite synergy. Shit.
If we do what we did last time and reproduce the actions
Golden
from
Sun
memories, we could help her remember everything.
Is this what you call your intuition?
Told you it was useful.
Well, if we must. Somnium scan! Activate!
You know, it really doesn't need to do this. I don't need to know how many mental locks there are through these scenes. Everyone knows you can't go through here.
A swinging door that leads to the kitchen.
There were flowers on it! Where'd they go?
Ota, come over here.
Oh, they're back! Oh, there they go. Oh.
Ota? Ota, a girly magazine came in the mail. Is this for Ota or for Dad?
Well, this is awkward, but there's no reaction.
I tried my best.
Let's investigate something else.
Fucking flower patterns. Like, oh, never mind.
Agent Date, you've got 5 minutes.
Like they're there now. And they're gone. What a sad time.
A calendar. The calendar reads 2 months ago. A wall clock. The hands have stopped. The sliding door at the entrance. Welcome back.
Welcome back, Ota. You're late today.
Home.
Are you not hungry? Today's dinner is omelet rice. Your favorite. Dad isn't back yet, but you can start eating.
Again? I'm okay. I ate already.
But...
I'm fine.
Ota, wait! Ota?
Part of the diner has manifested.
Maybe this is one of the memories she forgot. It must be important to her, though.
It looks like a sad memory.
It doesn't matter if it's sad. It's still important.
An old menu. One ramen, please. Wait a moment. What would me ordering anything accomplish?
I thought it might trigger Mayumi's memories of customers.
But Mayumi still thinks that customers frequent her diner, correct?
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Agent Date, you've got 4
It's the
minutes.
phone. Maybe she...
Roger.
To-go order. I thought it's to-gorder.
My husband.
Yes, Matsushita Diner. Yes. Well, yes. Yes. What? My husband! Why? How could this happen?
The diner has changed again. However,
These memories aren't all happy, but they are all significant.
if this continues, will it not have a negative effect on Mayumi?
Maybe. But we have to see this through. We have to.
Understood. A delicious cake.
I wonder who it's for.
Congratulations, Ota!
I'm home.
Ota! Congratulations on getting into the university, son! Congratulations!
Hooray! Congrats!
Hooray! Hooray!
Ota was quite the spoiled child, wasn't he?
He definitely had a lot of growing up to do. But that's what makes him so important to Mayumi.
I see.
You have
It's
3
an
minutes,
envelope.
Date.
This is a bank statement. The Matsushita family's loan. Let's do our best.
We have to keep supporting Ota.
Okay. We'll work harder for Ota's dream.
We reproduced another painful memory.
No, not quite.
Are you certain? Mayumi was under a heavy burden of debt and stress running the diner.
That's true. But sometimes hardship is worth it.
Is that so? It's a sticker from a chocolate candy.
Welcome home! Did you get it for me?
It?
This is Ota when he was small?
Do you mean omelet rice?
Yeah, omelet rice! Oh, wait, no, not this time. I love omelet rice, but that's not what I meant. But now I'm hungry.
It's a...
Welcome home!
Do you mean chocolate?
Yeah, Todoroki Man, remember? Oh, that! Yes, of course I bought it. Look, the Momonoke Man chocolate that you like. Here you go. That's not it. Oh, honey, I thought you liked the Momonoke Man chocolate. No, I told you. It's Todoroki Man. Oh, sorry. Your mom can be such a dummy sometimes. You're not just a dummy, you're a super dummy idiot! Oh, well, you're right, sweetie. I'm sorry. I'm a big dummy. I'll buy you a real Momonoke Man soon. Stupid! It's not Momonoke Man, it's Odoroki Man! I hate this! I hate you, Mom! What? Wait, Ota! Where did you go? Please, come out from hiding, Ota. Ota, I'm sorry. Mommy won't make any mistakes anymore, Ota. Ota! Come back! Ota! Ota? Takaro? Don't leave me! Don't leave me alone! I am sorry, Ota. Ota! Takaro! I can't do this on my own. Don't leave me!
So that's what happened.
Date, look at what you've done. If Mayumi wakes up after all this trauma...
I know it's risky, but we're here for a reason.
What are you planning?
We have to keep going. Just a little more to awaken her past.
But...
If she loves her family this much, there has to be something. There has to be a precious memory hidden deep within.
Is that your intuition?
It is.
You
wall
have less
clock.
than 2 minutes. Hurry!
Ota, sweetie! Mom! I... Huh?
We know we can be a hassle sometimes, so... Ota.
Yeah. Thank you, Mom. You know, I love you. Forever and ever. Me too, Ota. I love you both so much. I'll love you both no matter what. Oh, forever and ever. Oh, I'll never forget this. Oh.
Yeah! We are a family. We can do anything.
Yes. Yeah.
Looks like it's okay to go back now.
Yes, I agree. By the way, Date,
Hmm?
I admit, it is useful every now and then.
What is?
Your intuition.
Well then.
Ota, I'm so sorry for worrying you.
What do you mean?
Your mother retracted her confession.
I'm so glad.
Yes, yes.
But Mom, why did you think I did it?
About that.
A polar bear plucking out Iris's left eye? I was so terribly frightened.
Yeah, just give me just a sec. I literally have to clean my face off. I was really trying not to, like, inhale that whole time because I know I'd be, like, violently sniffling straight to the mic, you know? Because if I did, I'd be doing... Ah, fuck. Oh, that's not pleasant. Well, I can, say you've definitely having your best option now, Scion. We now have a third game that has actually gotten me to genuinely break out in tears. Ah, shit, that's the tab out button.
I panicked and ran. I'm sure that's when I dropped the chocolate. And I ran away from the warehouse as fast as I could. I just kept running and running.
I'm very conflicted with how to feel on this scene, though, because genuinely, this is like a fucking masterpiece of a scene. But, like, there's a part of me inside that's sad by this, because I know this game's other writing qualities are so much lesser, and I'm afraid this game won't stick the landing, you know, but sometimes it's not about the destination, and it's about the journey, and at the very least, well, these two characters are at the top of the tier list now.
But while I was running, I had a thought. Maybe that polar bear was Ota. Because at the time, I thought Ota was the one driving the van. If Ota brought Iris to the warehouse, then Ota must have been the one in the suit. That's what I was thinking anyway.
So that's why.
I'm so sorry that Mom doubted you, Ota.
No, I understand. It's my fault for making you worry.
Ota.
But there's one thing I don't get. Why did you buy that chocolate when you were following me?
Oh, because...
You liked Todoroki Man chocolate when you were young, right, Ota?
Yeah. I was like the number 1 or 2 collector of the stickers in my elementary school class. I stuck some of my duplicates all around the diner, too.
You and Mayumi have strong memories of that chocolate, right?
I think a part of it... give me a sec. I think a part of the scene hits me more than I would have... I can't even talk properly. I think a part of the scene hits me harder than I would assume for a normal person. Because like I said, I lost my grandfather. Oh, fuck. And the ending of that Somnium, that wasn't a happy ending to me. Like, you know, because I know how this kind of a disease ends. Like, it was even worse for my mom. This is with my grandfather. When she was taking care of him, she couldn't keep calling him Dad. Because he'd get mad. Because he could barely remember at that point. He didn't want his daughter seeing him in that state. So she had to call him Max. Because he didn't remember what she looked like. Fuck. So, the ending of that Somnium just gave me more of a negative inflection, because I know how this will end, and it won't be well.
Yeah, but I guess they're not all sweet memories.
But, like I said, it's not about the destination. It's about the journey.
They're like chocolate, you know? Bittersweet. Makes my heart hurt a little.
That's not it! Oh, honey, I thought you liked the Momonoke Man chocolate.
No! I told you! It's Todoroki Man!
Oh, sorry. Your mom can be such a dummy sometimes.
You're not just a dummy, you're a super dummy idiot!
Oh, well, you're right, sweetie. I'm sorry. I'm a big dummy. I'll buy you a real Momonoke Man soon.
Stupid! It's not Momonoke Man, it's Odoroki Man!
After I yelled at her, Mom immediately went to buy me another chocolate. My dad came back from buying some ingredients at the same time, and they ran into each other. My dad really let me have it.
How dare you speak to your mother like that?
Because Mom is stupid.
You're stupid to call your mother stupid. Your mother bought you that to make you happy. You need to think about how she feels. I didn't raise you like that.
But...
When she comes back, you apologize. Do you understand?
My dad told me to apologize as soon as Mom came back. But the guilt... I hurt my mother, you know? That guilt in my heart, it didn't go away. Even after I apologized to her. After that, things got awkward with Mom. But a few days later, my dad came up with an idea.
Hey, Ota, how about this? You know Mother's Day is coming up. Why don't we get a gift for your mom,
A gift?
That was the first time I had ever heard my dad say something like that.
You know how Mom always takes care of us.
It reminds me of a One Piece type thing where each of the characters have vastly different models and characters and styles, and it just doesn't matter. Like, it's just an artistic thing to differentiate the characters, and I'm totally alright with it. It's an artistic thing, and I actually like it as a system. You don't need to go the full hog and do something like, a Gumball and have different art styles and everything, but having, like, different designs for your characters makes them all more memorable.
We should think of a way to pay her back.
I'm sure my dad was trying to clear the air between all of us. So, on Mother's Day, I used my New Year's money I saved up to buy my mom that flower knife. And my dad saved up a little money to buy the floral apron. And when Mom got her gifts, she started bawling. Like full-on crying.
Oh, you boys. I don't deserve all this. Thank you,
You do deserve it, Mom. I'm proud that you're my mom. Right, Dad?
Oh, yes. Mom is the best mom in the world.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, it's strange to see it in, like, a 3D game, but I can respect it. And now we can understand why that picture is, like, his eyes all fucked up. I hope you guys can hear the dude fucking vacuuming directly above me.
I lost
Great
track of
time.
time.
At least it wasn't earlier.
The Odoroki Man chocolate. Why she bought the chocolate in the middle of tailing you.
Tailing?
Mom.
It could be due to her memory disorder. It is possible that her thought process was once again short-circuited.
Ota, I'm just going out on a limb here.
Huh?
Earlier I looked inside Mayumi's head.
Inside her head?
She was thinking of nothing but you. Her head was full of memories of you. Mayumi just wanted you to come back, Ota. So she bought that chocolate. The chocolate you loved as a kid. She thought she could get you back home with it. That's why I believe in Mayumi's head.
Huh?
I don't know. I could be wrong.
No, you're right, Date. That's why my mom bought the chocolate. She wanted her little kid back. I was always so selfish. I made my mom go through such hard times. So from now on, I'm going to support her the way she supported me. I'll do anything. I'll deliver newspapers or be a janitor or anything. I'll work as hard as I can to make sure my mom can rest easy.
What about your dream of being an author?
Well, of course I'm not gonna give up on that. But I'll set my sights a little smaller. I'll start by writing a short story.
Let me read it when you're done.
Of course.
I'm sorry. Who are you again?
I'm Date. I'm Ota's friend.
Ota's friend? Is that right? I hope you two get along.
Mom.
Oh, I forgot to tell you something important.
Something important?
I heard the nurses talking before I came in here. Iris is awake.
Really?
Yeah, she's due to be transferred from the ICU to the general ward.
Thank God.
You saved her life, you know. Maybe, just maybe.
Huh? Maybe what?
Have a good time, Midlin. Innate Tillin.
Nothing. See you, kid.
Is Iris your girlfriend?
Yeah, I'll introduce you next time. She's a great girl.
Oh my, I'm looking forward to it. Is she going to be your financier?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe I should clean up a bit first.
Financer? Oh, fiance.
Oh yes, yes, that's it.
Jeez, Mom.
And sad ending, both of them are dead by the end of this route. We're not allowed to have fun. Get the fuck out of my head.
There are still many loose ends in this investigation.
All right.
Yeah, you're right. Looks like another all-nighter.
I was right. The green ending's the best ending. Fuck you, Scion, telling me how to live my goddamn life. And you can't tell me shit. The green ending's the fucking best ending. I don't give a fuck. I heard the reason why they end so abruptly. It's because there's a fucking no. I'm fine with the ending. Like honestly, no, I'm totally fine with that because I like unironically, if it was a fucking dead end, like Iris died, I don't care. Like I said, it's about the journey, not the destination. I don't care. Why I like the movie Redline. That movie kind of just ends, but that's not the point, you know? And credits theme is bumping. Green ending. Best ending. Yeah, I was gonna say this is another game that at least get me misty-eyed, but fuck, dude. That was the best Somnium in the entire game. Holy shit, dude. I was gonna be like, okay, we've passed that hurdle. We'll, you know, pull it back up, hike ourselves up by the bootstraps, and carry on. And then they hit you with the fucking sledgehammer of that Somnium. Like, I had no chance. I wasn't ready for that, man. I could go for another 30 minutes, but I honestly, like, probably not for me. No. It's like, I don't think you understand how much I liked that. Yeah, I was gonna say, no, even then, I was gonna be like, I have like 30 more minutes, but that's a good ending. I'm very happy. Like, it was the Somnium that had no jokes. Like, that was the first part of the game where they let a steak be a steak, you know? It was the best part. They missed the corner with all that ketchup.
Has there been any progress in this Jima investigation?
None. Zero clue.
Not exactly. We have 2 clues.
2?
2 points of information. But they may not connect directly to the murders.
Time to get some locks. Here's some keys.
Point 1. This may be easier to see than explain. I sent a video to the boss's PC.
I can't even burp on command, so I gotta let those bastards rip whenever I get the chance. So I have a limited and rare ammunition. The next one looked at the monitor.
What's this?
It's from Sunday night.
Yes. After Date was beaten by Ota at
Get out of
Matsushita
here.
Diner.
Tessa, wait! I'll get the car.
What is this fucking brain jet?
There, stop it. I noticed this earlier as well. Do you see the walk on the floor beside Iris and Mayumi?
Yeah, what about it?
Was there an engraving
Look
on the
closely.
handle?
The bottom part is curved. Do you notice anything in the reflection?
No.
Iris and Mayumi.
Yes. I have prepared an enlarged and processed version of the image.
Enhance.
Boss,
Enlarging.
the next
Enhancing.
You witch! You stay away from my boy!
Tessa! What's wrong? Did something happen?
No, everything's fine.
Okay, let's go.
Ota.
Hey, what's this?
Iris has the kitchen knife?
The video continues, but this should be enough. Iris took the knife and left the diner with Ota.
But if Ota's testimony is true, the polar bear had the kitchen knife.
Maybe it was taken off of Iris when she was kidnapped.
At the Femisto parking lot? Whatever, we can think about it later. You said you had 2 clues.
Yeah, what's the other one?
I have learned new information. More thorough autopsy results of Renju's body have revealed something. An object in his intestines.
An object?
A clump of organic matter. Because it was partially digested, it took significant time to analyze.
Well, what was it?
Big bite of ass meat.
Shoko Nadami's eyeball.
Yeah, that's ass meat. Just fucking cut to credits. Literally, just ended. Yeah. Nice. I love the texture, you know? I like grapes. Just pop them in your mouth. Absolutely. They're like a palate cleanser. You know how it is. No, this mood's great. What are you talking about? And then I go back on YouTube with the VOD and somehow half the fucking VOD's just like muted. Half the VOD is like a black screen. Like I have the display like where is it? Somehow I just have the come on. Somehow I just have the display just like this or some shit. Just like fucking off skewed like the someone just ruins the fucking viewing experience. I gotta fucking undo that. I can also have it be like this. Ooh. Oh, that's not what I wanted, but I mean it works. Hey, look, it's my chat box. It's back there. Look at him. Can you imagine if we had here? Let me like undo this, undo that. Oh God, undo that. What if we had to watch the game, but it was like this? Oh yeah, buddy. See, look, now we can experience the chatbot. Isn't it great, everybody? Don't you? Resolution's looking fine, dude. Classified. You're fucking classified, asshole. Perfection. Ah, dude. My fucking schnoz won't stop running. It's looking awfully thin there, eyeballless. Alright, let's put that back. See, this is what's annoying about a lot of full screen games, because the only way to, like, this is what a lot of people do with their fucking streams, is the only way to make it, like, so you can actually have the chat box fit is by doing this. And so they'll put it, like, halfway like this and have, like, some fucking overlay over here on the left and then down here at the bottom. But I just think this looks like shit. And that's why my streams never have any fucking overlay to them over in these sections, because I think this just looks bad. So I'm like, I'll just full screen it, and then no one gets, like, any of this. You know, you just get the game. You don't get the chat box. That's why the fucking chat shit appears down here, because that's where it is in the other timeline. There's your background stream lore. I don't know. Anyway, in summary, go fuck yourself, Scion. Because you said green route, not canon. You said go red route, no one goes red route, bad route, green route, good route. Yes.